Stoic journey.
Hello and welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom and inner strength. Let me ask you something powerful. If your life ended tomorrow, would you feel peace or regret? It's not an easy question, but it's on. The Stoics ask themselves every day, not to create fear, but to ensure focus, to remind themselves to live fully, intentionally, and without apology. Today, we explore exactly that, how to live a life without regret, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In this video, you'll learn why most people die with regret, the Stoic beliefs that help you avoid it, 5 practical ways to apply Stoicism daily, real-life stories of people who chose courage over comfort, and how to begin living more freely, starting now. If you're ready to look your life in the mirror and step forward without fear, please like, subscribe, and comment below. What's one regret you're working to release or prevent? Let's begin. Why so many people die with regret? Bronnie Ware, a palliative nurse, once wrote a book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. They weren't about money or fame. They were things like, I wish I'd had the courage to live true to myself. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I'd let myself be happier. Most regret doesn't come from failure. Comes from inaction. Words never spoken. Dreams never pursued. Truths never lived. Regret is the result of living reactive. Not intentionally. The Stoics knew this, and they taught us to live in such a way that, to the end, we could say, I lived fully, deliberately, freely. The Stoic view on regret. You only control the present moment. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it with the same weapons of reason which today arm you. Marcus Aurelius. The past is gone. The future is uncertain. The only regret can be healed or prevented is now. Regret comes from ignoring virtue. To the Stoics, living well means living by virtue. Courage, wisdom, justice, self-control. When we violate these, we feel internal tension. Over time, that becomes regret. Memento mori. Remember you must die. Let each thing you would do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person. Marcus Aurelius. Contempla. Death wasn't morbid. It was clarifying. It reminded the Stoics to speak the truth now. Apologize now. Begin now. They lived with the urgency of the honest. 5 Stoic practices to live with regret. Let's now get practical. Here are 5 Stoic-based habits you can begin today. Simple, profound, and powerful. Start before you're ready. Regret often begins with hesitation. You wait for the perfect timing, the perfect words, the perfect plan. But the Stoics believed action matters more than perfection. Well-being is realized by small steps. But it is no small thing. Zeno. Your move. Write the email. Begin the project. Say what needs to be said. Start. You can adjust as you go. Practice emotional honesty. We regret what we suppress. No man is hurt but by himself. Diogenes. Speak how you feel. Kindly, calmly, clearly. Say, I love you. Say, I'm sorry. Say, this matters to me. Silence in the name of peace leads to explosions of regret later. Review your day like a philosopher. Seneca reflected nightly. He asked, what did I do well? Where did I fall short? How will I improve? You can do the same. Daily journaling builds daily integrity. and a life lived with. Awareness is a life lived without regret. Embrace discomfort now. Avoid regret later. The Stoics knew that pain in the short term often prevents pain in the long term. Have the hard conversation. The boundary. Quit the toxic pattern. Choose purpose over popularity. What's uncomfortable now may save you years of quiet suffering. Live as if your life is a message. What you do speaks so low. Oddly, I cannot hear what you say. Emerson, a Stoic-inspired idea. Live so that, if someone saw your life on mute, they would still know what you believe, what you stand for, what you value. Live with alignment, and regret won't find room to grow. Real-life stories of people who chose Stoic living. Let's bring this philosophy to life through real stories. Emma. Speaking before it was too late. Emma lost her mother suddenly. She had withheld forgiveness for years. But after reading Meditations, she wrote a letter to her mom, apologizing, appreciating, and expressing love. 2 weeks later, her mom passed in her sleep. She says, Stoicism didn't save her, but it saved me from drowning in what-ifs. Mark. Quitting the wrong life. Mark worked a high-paying job he hated. Everyone praised him. Inside, he felt dead. He remembered the Stoic idea. To live against your nature is the greatest harm. He resigned, started teaching, took a pay cut, gained peace. He says, I'd rather disappoint others than betray myself. Sarah. The courage to begin. Sarah always wanted to be a writer. A fear held her back. Until she read, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not essay. Why? Marcus Aurelius. She asked herself, is this dream true to me? The answer was yes. So she began. And now she writes every day. With zero regrets. The life you gain when regret is gone. When you live stoically, without fear, distraction, or delay, you gain a life that feels clear. You know who you are, and live that way. Aligned. Your values and actions match. Courageous. You say what matters. Why? You choose what's hard. You stand your ground. Grateful. When death is no longer denied, life becomes sacred. This isn't theoretical. It's the Stoic path. Lived moment by moment. How Stoic living impacts others. Your courage inspires theirs. Your honesty invites theirs. Your discipline strengthens theirs. You become a living reminder that life is short. Truth matters. Now is the time. You don't to convince people. You just need to be someone they respect without explanation. The world doesn't need more talk. It needs more Stoic examples. Final reflections. Let's return to the beginning. You can live with regret, or you can live with principle. You can postpone your truth, or start living it today. The Stoics left us tools, but they only work when picked up and practiced. So choose. One thing you've been avoiding. One truth you've been hiding. One value you've been compromising. And face it. Speak it. Live it. If this video gave you clarity, courage, or calm, like this video. Subscribe for more Stoic insights. Comment below. What does it mean to live without regret? To you. Remember, a good life is not one without mistakes. It's one without self-betrayal. Live that L. Ife. Live like a Stoic.